key on, starter engaged. Choke maybe. Oh yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Motorcycle Rewind. And in this episode, we try to get this 1971-72 CB100 running for the first time in who knows how long. So guys, I'm at the courthouse and motorcycles just keep showing up here. I am helping a friend curate his collection, and he keeps getting motorcycles, which I love because I've got more toys to play with. And this one is a, tag says 1971, but it's probably, it's 1171, so it's probably a 72. If you guys know for sure, let me know down below. CB100, which is really cool. It needs some love, but it looks to be fairly complete. Looks like everything's there, even down to the key that may or may not turn. Side covers, this one has seen better days. Seat is kind of like somebody tried to get it off. Carb's there, looks a little rough. Does it turn? No, it does not turn. It turns just a little. Oh, somebody left the headlights on, that's why it's not running. But everything there, look at this. 2,786.6 miles. This, it's all there. These look to be probably original tires. We'll do some further research once we clean it up, but yeah, let's see if we can get this sucker making some noise or something. So let's see if it kicks over. Hey, sounds like it may have a little compression. Hey, this thing may be better than we hoped. We're gonna pop this spark plug off, spray a little juice in there just to help it out. We'll also check the oil. Okay guys, the fine folks from Eastvolt, sponsor of this video, we're giving one of these away. A 12-volt Ratchet, right? Comes with the battery, the charger, set of sockets. So now we can use that to get on here. Oh, spin it around the other way. To take this seat off. Easy peasy. Okay, let's pop the seat off. Thanks to the Eastvolt 12-volt power ratchet. Use it to get the spark plug out. Crank it, loosen it up. Pop it out. And I normally use, to be fair, I normally use this guy. But the problem is sometimes this guy doesn't fit in, whereas this guy takes up so much less space. And it'll work out really well. Eastvolt 12-volt max lithium. Got a little button down here to show you how much battery you have. And this could be yours. So this max volt 12-volt ratchet with the sockets, the charger, and the case. All you have to do is type "I want it" in the comments, and at the end of the month, we'll go ahead and give it away. And if you can't wait to the end of the month for one of these, you can use the link in the description below to go ahead and get it right now. Okay, let's spray some PB Blaster in here just to give it a little bit of juice. Let's kick it over just a little. Make sure you, come on, it did kick over. Make sure you kind of cover it so it doesn't just come squirting out at you. So does that have any? Yeah, it feels like it's got some compression. Yeah, this sucker may run. Let's be honest, they'll all run with enough time and money. But this one may run sooner rather than later. I really like this tank styling. Simple. Reminds me of the Yamaha from the same era, right? Let's see if we can get this guy off of here. Just get it out of the way. I think I can. Do I have a crossover or something? Oh, just a fuel line here. That is hard as a rock. Okay, let me cut that. Okay, I didn't cut it. I just pried it off. Well, let's see what the inside of this looks like. Okay, you want to place your bets? What's it going to look like on the inside here? Again, it's not the worst tank I've ever seen. It's got some loose stuff on there, but not too bad. It'll clean up. I did release some little bugs. I don't know what these little bugs are. Old fuel bugs, is that what they are? They're kind of zooming around. Let's cap them back up. I don't know what they are, but let's move it out of the way. Let's go ahead and spray some juice in here. Some looby-dooby in there. Oh, now we're working. That's awesome. This looks factory right here. Looks like, I mean, it only has, what, 2,400 miles on it. It looks like the way it was supposed to be run. Wow, this is crazy. Because this is too neat coming up right here. Nobody has monkeyed with this. It's pretty crazy. Let's see if we can get these off and these off so we can check the points. We're also going to have to see if we can get off what's left of this side cover without destroying it, because, well, this is not factory. This guy right here, this guy right here, that's not factory. This is not the factory fuse. Yeah. Factory, user error. Okay, let's see if we can get these off. Oh, good. That was a little too easy. It's kind of unsettling. That means there could be somebody's been here before. Plus, you can tell somebody's been here before because the heads are just a little marred up, not much. Oh, but look at that. Super clean. Look at this guy. Super clean. Yeah, we'll have to clean the points, but let's see if we can get this guy off down here. Hopefully it's just as easy. Oh, good. That's one. Come on. Let's get two. Oh, two. Thank you, JIS screwdriver. If you're gonna mess with these old bikes, and most of you guys already know this, but invest in a set of JIS screwdrivers, especially these old Japanese bikes, because it'll save you a whole lot of heartache. This is a job for the knife. Just to get it out. There we go. Sucker may or may not have ever been off. This nut doesn't look marred up or chewed on. Yeah, this thing may be good in the hood. Awesome. So we have our battery charger hooked up, negative and positive. Guys, this is the battery charger I'm using. This is just a Schumacher battery charger. I'm using this one because it has a 6-volt and there's no safety on it. You just use it, right? It doesn't have a safety switch on it, so you just use it. So it's going to give me power, which is great. So let's see if the power is going anywhere else. Easy thing to do is let's turn this on. Turn this on. Let's hit the. Hey, we have horn. Oh, we got a neutral safety switch. Horn. Let's see. Do we have? We got some type of blinker. Nothing on this side. It could just be the switch. Yeah, it's probably the switch. Look, my neutral switch keeps going off and on. Yeah. Any headlights? No headlights. No, it probably could be that switch. Let's check brake light. Any brake light? You look back there. Oh, that's not the brake. No. Nothing, but they probably just need to be cleaned, or some bulbs. Yeah, that's awesome. I've got my test light. This is just a cheap little test light from Harbor Freight. Got it grounded right here. Let's make sure we have a really good ground. We'll go over 2 fins, we'll get a good one. And then I'm just gonna go right here to my, where the battery plugs in here. I've got power on my light. I've got power here on my light. And I should have, with all that being said, I should have power to my points. But I'm not getting any juice here. So we'll have to trace it down and see where it is. We have it coming to our coils. So it looks like we are going to here. So let's see if we're... See, but we should have it here too. So let's check it. This should be keyed. So no power here. And then power here. So that is working. We're not getting it to our points, so let's trace it and see where we're getting it. It's not very strong either. Okay, just repairing some of these wires first before we get too deep into this. Make sure I'm getting a good connection everywhere. So this is just one of those little solder connections. So these are the little solder connections right here, these guys. They have a little bit of adhesive right here, all this shrinks, and then a little bit of solder in the middle that just heats up. You heat it up and it makes a really good connection, weather tight, so it's good. Let me do this other one. So look, you can see it right here. You can see how the solder melted and went all the way around, and then you have a super solid connection. We're getting power to here. We should be getting power once this is plugged in and this is plugged in. We should be getting power to here, which we're not. So I suspect our coil is bad, which is kind of a rare occurrence. I don't run into a lot of bad coils, but thankfully I have another motorcycle not too far away that has the same coil. So let me plug this guy in and try it out. And we go right here. We're just going to try it real quick. This guy plugged in, so we have our coil now plugged in. Same test. We got power to our points. So this guy's going to run. Let's take this coil off, put this coil on, and we'll be good to go. Okay, let's pop this guy off. I trimmed it back a little bit. Now let's trim this guy back. And let's put this guy back on. And we're gonna scavenge this cap from this one. Making the assumption that it's good. And like I said, I rarely run into bad coils. Let me know, how often do you run into bad coils? Most of I haven't ran into a bad coil yet this year. I can't remember the last time the last one I remember bad coils on is the GPZ. When I got it, it had the right coil was bad. Especially I wouldn't expect it with this bike with only 2,400 miles on it. So, but they may have left the key on it and just cooked it. So that could have happened. Okay, let's clean these points. I need to bring some coarser sandpaper over here. Coarser than this 1,000 grit sandpaper that I'm just waving at it. I like to use a little carb cleaner just after I clean it, just to spray them out. This stuff flashes off pretty quick, so. And then we'll just flick them a couple times. Okay, we're going to use the electric starter, and you guys keep an eye out right there, see if we get some spark. Let me get this guy on here. You guys keep an eye out right there. Yeah, you got all the Katy Perry's over there. This guy's going to run. So far we have spark. We had a bad coil, which was awesome. We were able to solve that. Turns over really good. Sounds good. We're going to go on the other side and check the oil and squirt some juice in it and see if it'll actually bark off. Okay, let's check the oil here. Oh yeah, we got some in it. It doesn't look too bad. I mean, let's be honest, 2,400 miles. How many oil changes has this thing had? So let's see what we can do. We got that guy there, and we managed to just caveman the grip. It's just a little, so we do have some movement in our throttle now, which is good. Doesn't want to return, but that's okay. We'll just be conscious of it. Okay, so I have the auxiliary fuel tank running into there, and then I have some starting fluid that we're going to squirt into there too. Let's see. That's definitely enough to start a fire. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, we have got overflow. Let me set this guy down here. And let me get my carb adjuster. At least we get to clean the engine while we're at it. See if we can rebuild that carburetor real quick. Key on. Starter engaged. Choke maybe. Oh yeah, yeah, come on. Yes, yes, yes. Oh yes. Let's see if it'll do it again. Love it. Choke. Maybe a little gas. Whoa! Whoa! What was that? Anybody see what that was? Sounds good! It wants to idle. Let's see. Let's see if I can get this thing up here to hold on for a minute. Let's see. Oh, it just spun right over. Choke off. Where's my wrench? Listen, it's flooding. Oh, that's awesome. Sucker runs. I love it. I love it. Let's do it again. Fires right up. Come on. Yes! 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 Oh, that's my mirror. Whoa! Oh, it sounds good. Sounds good. Come on, stay alive. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. I love it. Give it a little bit more gas. Oh, we got a little too much gas. Hey, that's no problem. I'll take that. I'll take that as a W all day long. I love it. So our mirror fell out. We're gonna need to put some juice in there, some sticky stuff in there to get that to work. Thankfully, it did not break when it fell off, because you know what? You know what they say, right? You break a mirror and I just launched that sucker across the room. Okay, we'll take it off. We'll take it home. We'll stick some juice in there, some sticky stuff in there to make it work. But this sucker runs. This sucker runs. Let's see if we can get it to do it again. Not much. If we clean that carburetor, it'll be a whole lot better. Our float's stuck, so I love it. This thing is running like it only has 2,700 miles on it. I love it. We'll clean out the tank and then clean this bike up and we'll be ready to go. I can't wait to ride this sucker. Come on, give me some goods. What do they call it? The Italian tune-up, right? You just take it out and beat the snot out of it until it runs better. And we do have two-stroke oil in with the gas, which we're probably out of at this moment. But that's awesome. 1971/72, depends on what year it is. CB100 is alive. It's so satisfying when you find something that was not working, you replace it, and then it works, which is crazy. So this guy is, and it starts up easy. A couple of things we're gonna do, and I'll take them home and do it. I'm gonna pull the carburetor off, we're gonna clean it. I'm gonna pull the tank, which is already off, I'm gonna take it home and clean it so that we're good. We got a good carburetor. The carburetor's running already, the float's sticking. And to be honest, we may be able to solve it without even taking it apart, just popping the cap off. But we'll pull the carburetor off and give it a good cleaning and then pop that thing back on. But everything else, I can put these covers back on because it is good in the hood, and we just need a battery for it. A battery and a fusible link right here so that we're better. But yeah, we are awesome. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, I was just gonna pop off the carburetor. I wasn't gonna record it, but one of the things I found is the whole carburetor was loose, meaning these nuts were hand tight. I didn't even get a wrench out. That could be part of our problem too, but it wasn't racing like it had an air leak, but it does need to be cleaned. Good thing is these carburetors are super easy to clean. I can get Jackson to clean them if I need to. If you guys didn't get a chance to see that video, I had to babysit my grandson Jackson, so I made him clean carburetors. So he's only 5. Is it child labor if they're related to you? Plus, I'd heard something fall when we were taking the carburetor off. It was this little piece right here. It goes right there, and it's just a plug. So we're gonna have to plug that because that's gonna cause a pretty massive air leak. After we clean it, we'll plug it up. So guys, we did it yet again. We got this Honda CB100 that hasn't run in who knows how long, and we got it to run and just sit there and run. So the next episode, we're gonna clean the carburetors, put the carburetors back on, clean the tank, put the tank back on, and hopefully, we need to put a chain on this thing. We'll give it a bath, then take it for a ride around the block. I don't want to ride around the block dirty. But this guy is awesome. I can't wait till we get to ride it. Sounds good. So also want to say a huge shout out to the fine folks at Eastvolt for sponsoring this video and offering this 12-volt ratchet as a raffle. All you have to do is type "I want it" in the comments down below. You'll enter the win. But if you can't wait, follow the link in the description and you can pick up one of these just for you. So guys, I want to thank you for watching yet another episode of Motorcycle Rewind. And do me a favor, like, tag, share, and follow us on Instagram at Motorcycle Rewind. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks again, guys, and have a great day.